Patch 25.14 is now out, and with it, the new ADC Yunara is also coming out today. Now, is she a new Kaisa counter? To be fair, after testing on PvE, she doesn't really feel like one. I'll make another video that goes more into details after I play into her on live servers, but as a quick TLDR, she's a mix of Zeri and Sivir. She is meant to have a weak early game that scales hard into the late game, and her overall kit relies on her using her ultimate and running enemies down. In terms of abilities, there is nothing that really counters Kaisa playstyle. The only ability to be careful about in lane is her enhanced Q. After 8 autos, her next couple auto attacks will be enhanced and do AoE damage. And there we go, respect your Q in lane, be careful about her ultimate damage, and you should be fine. Now, if you look at the Adc tier list for 25.14, I put Yunara in the OK tier. Things can change fast on new champions, but for now, there's nothing that should be too scary for Kaisa to deal with. Alright, now for the balance changes that affect Kaisa. First, and the biggest one, is a change to Kraken Slayer. Its price is going down by 100 gold, and the damage amplification is going up from 50% to 75%. In terms of numbers, this represents at 2 items, so around a level 13, a DPS upgrade of 2%. Overall, although it's not the buff we wanted to fix Kaisa Q evolution, it's still a really good buff that not only buffs your damage in the mid game, but also makes it easier to buy Kraken Slayer. Next up, Bork is getting buffed. Its passive is going up from 8% to 9% for melee characters, and from 5% to 6% for ranged. Now, even though this is a nice buff, it doesn't really change much for Kaisa, since unless you're playing into tanks where you want to build Kraken Slayer plus Rageblade plus Bork plus LDR, Blade of the Ruin King is still not that good on Kaisa because there are just better options. Finally, Phantomancer is getting buffed, with its attack speed going up by 5% and its movement speed going up by 2%. Now, if you play Crit Kaisa, this is a really interesting change, since when you build IE, you have 2 options, or you go for Phantom Lancer, or you go for Rune Hurricane, and overall, both have similar power, but now with this buff, on paper it does seem like Phantom Lancer has a slight edge. But of course, if you're more comfortable on Runans, then you don't have to change. This buff is not that big. And there we go, but even with all the changes, it doesn't modify how we build the champion. So, if you want to see how to build Kaisa in 25.13, I recommend watching my split 2 guide that goes over everything. But as a quick TLDR, Kaisa best build this patch is still Kraken plus Rageblade plus Nasher plus Deadcap and Voice Staff. If you're behind in lane, you can also go for Static over Kraken Slayer, and finally, if you're ahead in the lane, you can also go for Yuntal with BF Sword plus Pickaxe plus Longsword for Q evolution into Yuntal plus Rage plus Nasher. Next up, if you need or prefer to go for AD on hit, the best build is Kraken Slayer plus Rageblade plus Thermist into Squishies, or Navari into Bruisers, or Bork and LDR into tanks. And for your 4th and 5th item, you can go for BT or Shellbow, and GA or Zhonya's. And finally, when you're ahead and you're only facing Squishies, you can also go for Crit Kaisa. You want to start with BF Sword plus Pickaxe plus Longsword for Q evolution, and then you have 2 options. You can go for Yuntal plus Phantom Lancer or Rune Hurricane plus IE for a standard crit build, or you can go for Yuntal plus Collector plus Navari when you're fed and you want to snowball the game. And there we go. This should cover everything you need to know about Kaisa in 25.14, and with that said, enjoy the gameplay and subscribe. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. Good job, team. Nothing. He doesn't have neither flash. Thanks. All planned. All planned. Yeah, that was my fault. My fault there. Should have just given. We should have just given the. We should have just given the dragon there. It was stupid to try to fight that. I didn't even see the field 6 ult there. Now we can't. We need a really strong win. Like a really strong win, a teamfight win, and actually this can transfer into an easy objective, and then we win the game. Oh boy. That got cut. I ran into that. I didn't realize I was solo. I didn't realize I was solo there. Nice. But yeah, they don't have a way. They don't have a way for it. They don't have a wait, so it's fine, honestly.
slain. Enemy double kill. Double kill.
Perfect, good job. For Kraken Tier, since it's actually better, then I actually got it.
An enemy has been slain.
In the game. Jeez. Nice damage. Really nice damage. Yeah, into Mundo, you want to go for hybrid because for the HP percent,